the ego mind's reality, prediction or perception? The mind-body system does not reliably distinguish between actual perception and vividly simulated experience at the level of emotional and physiological activation. Imagined or remembered makes no difference. What does matter is the meaning assigned, the prediction being run, and whether the body is recruited into the simulation. When that happens, the same emotional frequency and charge is generated. Why this is true: predictive brain logic, in the predictive processing view, which Dr. Lisa Feldman Barrett articulates clearly, the brain's primary job is prediction, not perception. Sensory input and memory are both used to construct experience. The body is prepared in advance based on what the brain expects. So whether the input comes from external reality, now, memory, past, imagination, future or hypothetical, the prediction machinery is the same. That's why your heart can race imagining a threat, your stomach can drop remembering a moment, your body can calm when imagining safety. The key distinction and why this matters. It's not that the brain can't tell reality from imagination. It's that the emotional system doesn't wait to check. Emotion is part of preparation, not evaluation. By the time you ask yourself the question, is this real? The body has already mobilized, chemicals are already released, the emotional state is already online. We state, when you feel the imagination, you can only feel it emotionally when you are the frequency of that imagination. Translated into neuroscience language, an imagined scenario only becomes emotionally felt if the brain predicts it as relevant to survival, identity, or safety. When it does, the body is brought into alignment with that prediction. That alignment is what we're sometimes calling frequency. So yes, you don't observe an imagination emotionally, you enter it. Emotion equals embodied prediction, not mental imagery alone. Why trauma makes imagination feel realer than reality? Trauma-trained brains, overweight memory, underweight present sensory data, prefer familiar predictions over accurate ones, energy efficiency. So the system says, I've been here before, run the old program. This is why imagined rejection hurts as much as actual rejection. Anticipated danger feels dangerous, positive imagination often feels unbelievable at first. Not because it's false, but because the system doesn't yet predict safety there. If imagination can activate the same emotional frequency as reality, then trauma is maintained by imagined futures and remembered pasts. Healing requires new predictions, not just insight. Prediction errors must be felt, not just understood. This is exactly why talk alone doesn't work. Opposite experiences in small doses do. Closure rituals work. Our methods are effective. They don't argue with the mind, they retrain the prediction system with embodied evidence. One sentence summary to wrap it up: emotion is not a response to reality, it is the body's preparation for what the brain predicts. Memory and imagination recruit the same system, so the body feels them as real when they carry meaning.